Hello again. In this tutorial, I will show you how to prepare a portable EnCase. Imagine a scenario where you need to go to the crime scene, you need to collect some evidence, or perhaps you need to do some a very short investigation, like looking for any encryption on that PC where you are in that crime scene. So in many different situations, you will need to have a portable EnCase with you. In this tutorial, we will see how you can create a portable EnCase. So what we'll see here actually is mainly three things. To prepare the portable EnCase, you need to go through with three different stages. So first, you prepare your memory stick so that EnCase can have all of those files in such a way which is understandable by this software, so and so. So very first stage, you connect your memory stick, USB hard drive, whatever you need to prepare for, you connect it and prepare. How, I will show you. And then you prepare different jobs. So maybe you just want to prepare that memory stick so that you can collect the evidence, or maybe you want to prepare it so that you can collect the internet artifacts. So each of those are different processes, different jobs. You need to prepare those jobs before you put those jobs into that memory stick. And at third stage, when you have your USB stick ready, you have all the jobs ready, you just add those jobs into your pre-prepared memory stick, what you have prepared before. So let's have a quick demonstration and see how does it works. This is our EnCase. It doesn't matter whether you are home page of the EnCase or you are at home of the case. So I'm at the home of this case. What you do, you click on Tools, and the second one you have here is Portable Management. We are trying to prepare a portable memory stick, so we will click on Portable Management. Clicking on Portable Management. It may take a little longer to have this screen pop up, but you will always look at the right hand corner. So when you have this, I will request you to come to this section later. Let's have a look at this section, which is select a device. See, I have two memory sticks connected. One is version 4.7.01. Ignore it for time being. I will explain you why and what is this. I have another memory stick connected, which is showing as not installed. If I show you both of these memory sticks from my PC, you see here this is one of the memory stick and this is other one. I will come back to that later again. So as I said, very first stage of your portable memory stick preparation is to configure the disk. So what I want to do, I want to configure my disk 2. So this is the disk I want to configure so that I can add all of those files or some of those files. You select it. After selecting it, you go back to this option, which is called Configure Device. You click on Configure Device. It will have this option click. You should have it clicked. Now when you are using portable EnCase, still you need to have that EnCase key. Maybe you do have a physical key. In that case, it's easy, what I'm using right now. Or maybe you are going to use a network authentication server to have the license key. If you are using network authentication server, you should click on this, click on options, and then you will have to give all of those server address, server key path, user key path, all of those things you should have from your network authentication server. For me, I don't have any network authentication server in this PC, so I'm unchecking this. I'm clicking on OK. And it will take maybe a very few seconds to prepare this disk. Now As it started, you see it is telling us checking for the adequate disk space and not enough space. It did not finish the process. Why? Because going back to the main disk, this disk is only showing as 200 MB, which will not be enough. But if you had a good disk, that would go through with the whole process, and after completing the process you would see a message that this process is done. You would see something like this. Okay. So what I can do actually, well, same process. You select the disk, you go to configure the device, click on OK, done. See the difference. That's why I connected both of these disks. G, this is already configured. That's why it will come with a version name. I, this isn't configured. That's why it will come as not installed. So going back to our three steps. Step 1, you configure the disk. Just assume that you have configured this disk. After configuring the disk, you have stage 2. What you want to do, you need to prepare those jobs. Now some of those jobs will be here already on this area listed. For example, you want to collect the mail files, you want to collect the document files, you want to create a copy of the drive or memory, and a couple of others. You can also recover the deleted file. You can run all of these processes from the memory stick by using this portable device. But if you want to add few more tasks what may not be listed here, you look at the top part now, click on new. Here I can give a job name. For example, I'm giving the job name as test job. I should give a proper description, so maybe evidence processor. Okay, clicking on next. This is the screen where you will have chance to select what you want to be the part of this job. So if I click on systems, say system info parser, if you remember we did discuss about this on our previous lecture, which was evidence processor. You can collect number of information from the system. Windows artifact parser, you can collect information from the Windows. What will be particularly interesting is to run this. By running this, you could know whether that target disk does have an encryption in place or not, just assuming that that is running. So I'm selecting all of these. If you want to do some search, personal information search, that could be very interesting. You could go by all the data within that computer, and maybe you could ask for some credit cards. Many of us, we are saving the card details on our browser nowadays. It could find all of those saved data, and a couple of other information you could find from here. Internet artifacts, again same thing, what you have seen on EnCase evidence processor on previous tutorial. So internet artifacts, you can simply click on it. It will go through with all the browsing history, bookmarks, and it will give you those sort of things. You can also do a little file processing as well. Log parser, again, that is coming from EnCase evidence processor, if you remember our previous tutorial. And collection, where you can do the acquisition, you can take a snapshot of the system. And now these are the function what you are just adding to that portable device, really. Not necessarily you will be using all of those, but maybe you just want to have the flexibility of having maximum features and functions available on your portable device, so that if you need it, you use it. If you don't, you don't. So once you have selected all of those or whatever you needed, you click on next. How you want to deal with compound files, I said I do not want to mount it because that will be fast, and all sort of compound files will be considered. If you so once I recovered any file or collected a file, if I wanted to create an output file, I need to decide what type of file format is that. This was our very first tutorial. If you are using any EnCase which is below version 6, then you should have logical evidence file as L01. But if you are having any evidence which is if you are using EnCase of version 6 or above, that will be able to open both of these types of files. What type of segmentation you want to have, whether you want to have any compression, a couple of these features are available here. So after you go through with this, you click on finish. Now, three things I said we need to do. Task 1, you prepare the disk. We came here, selected the disk, configured the disk. Task 2, you prepare the jobs. There were a number of jobs here, but I also wanted to create a new job. Now I have a long list of many jobs. I have prepared all of those jobs. Now task 3, you just want to add these jobs into the selected device. This is the simplest part. What I will do, I want to have all of these jobs, so I will just click on select. All of those jobs selected. I ticked it out. I ticked it on again. All the jobs are selected, including the job I just created. All those jobs are selected. Down there, I selected the disk where I want all of those jobs to be. And then I simply click on add jobs. So when I click on add jobs, then it starts the process. Actually what it is doing, each of those jobs does have some functions. It is writing all of those into our device, whatever we have chosen, and it won't take long because this is quite small. When you have prepared the disk, you have added most of the things there. So I will click on finish now, and I can close this screen as well, just to show you how does it looks like. So I go to my PC, I go to, this was the disk where I have added those jobs. I open that, and this is my portable EnCase. Any computer I want to do a live investigation, I connect this portable EnCase portable device to that computer, and I just need to ensure that I have the license key. Either I have that license key hardware connected to that same computer, or I have connected my portable EnCase with a network authentication server from where it could have that license. So that's it really. Making a portable EnCase will take just few minutes, but will be very useful for any investigator. Thank you.